Hey y'all, what's going on? Random Andrew here, coming at you again with another Mini Cooper video. In today's video, we're gonna put a 4G63 Mitsubishi turbo motor in this Mini Cooper. And then we woke up. What's up, guys? Today, we're gonna do some more work to my 2005 Mini Cooper non-S. It's R50. Great little machine. We just recently, if you've been following, or if you're new to the channel, we just recently did a fuel pump swap in this. Wasn't too bad. So far, so good. Had to get a boost afterwards. It's a case, cold weather, weak battery. That's going to be another upcoming video eventually. Funds are limited. It's Christmas. So today, another part came in that we get to do. It's another swap kind of day. Good old Rock Auto. So today we're setting out, gonna be replacing some seals and swapping out the fuel filter. I guarantee you, the one that comes out, this orange area you see, is gonna be black like that. I just happen to have that feeling that it was never done on this car. Look at that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the Cooper, get everything all ready to go, and we'll get to swapping out this fuel filter. I do believe, because I did start it yesterday, I'm gonna have to make sure I check that fuel rail again. If you're not familiar with that procedure, refer back to the video right before this one. First up, removing this porthole access cover. Tuck the carpet right back like that. Like, look how clean this all is. This car is in good shape. He's in good shape. There's the first step. Put on some gloves. So yeah, 10 mil. They aren't very light, they aren't very tight to begin with. Because I'm doing this one-handed, holding the camera. Sorry, headphone users. Oh my god, these gloves actually complicate things more than they need to. And then, lovely little spot right there. Drop all the nuts. Alright, hopefully this is all in frame good enough. This part here, you just kind of got to get something underneath it that you can pry. Don't pry hard enough to deform it. You know, kind of break that part free. Get your fingers underneath it, or even just the edge so you can get a little more force. See? Some of it did actually stick to it. It's almost like two-sided tape, but it's just adhesive foam. Alright, so here's the first look at the fuel filter. Now, I think we're probably going to be wise to vacuum this side out too. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I hope like how that camera stays there. Very precarious mounting position. Alright, so this might actually be a little bit different for these clips right here. Squeeze these guys in. This guy don't want to move on this side. Now squeeze in. There we go. And just very, very gently wiggle that guy out of there. And you'll know when it starts to come out. Hopefully. Let's get the gloves off so we can keep them gasoline free. And I should have a towel around this just in case. I'll be right back. At the very least, a towel. I don't think there's a lot of fuel pressure in there, if anything at all. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Wow. Very, very minimal fuel in that. I'm going to try and keep it clean somehow. I'm trying to wrap the end. keep it out of the way while we do this. Good spot. Oh, yeah. Okay, right where this hole is, there's going to be a mark along the tank, vertically there. That way. Yeah. Okay. That helps us so when we put it back on, we can make sure it's at the same tension. See how that's done? Eventually it'll take less and less force. I don't think this one's ever been off of here. It's probably the original filter in here, guys. Completely all the threads. We had to go through all the threads to get that off. I want to hit this with a wire brush, but my drill sucks. The only thing I have to mount the wire brush in. So I don't think we're going to do that to this one. The best of intentions. Okay, so we keep this end wrapped up because it plugs into here. We don't want to get any dirt inside there. I really wish I had a bag or something I could slip over it. It'd be worth it. And these are fuel lines, so you can't like mess around with them too much either. Alright, now for the filter. This might not be as easy to come out. The other one, when I did this, it popped right up. So I'm going to hold a little pressure against. Well, maybe not. There we go. Oh, let the gas fumes begin. Very carefully, because that ring has dirt on it. I don't want any of that in my tank. Oh, there's like a whole whack of stuff on the bottom of this thing. I don't think we have to take the whole thing out though. So let's get this, try and get this off of here, because it'll be replaced. Pulled it off that way so any dirt would go that way. That's my theory. How's this gonna come up? I don't remember. I know they showed it in the video. Is it? Definitely not under there. Oh jeez. Okay. Give me a minute to figure this out. This was a son of a biscuit to get off. But don't pry too hard or you'll break the plastic. I did not. And just keep at it. You get it off there, trust me. There's nothing holding it on but this and a lot of pressure. So, that being said, I wish I had something. I might just even use this towel to wipe this out with. You could see a film, a residue, like, watch. You see that? And then when I touch the filter, you see that color? Yeah. Oh yeah, that was some dirty fuel. Not getting, well, not dirty fuel, just not getting proper cleaning. Now this is a bit of a pain, because it's right full of fuel. Like a reservoir for it. So I gotta try and yank this off of here, and I'm probably gonna make a bit of a mess when I do. Oh, way more of a mess than I ever needed to make. Crap. I am so sorry, Cooper. The interior of the car. So I'm gonna be out here with some dish soap and water. At least try and cut the grease, degreasify it, and then I can get some of the scent, fuel smell out. Okay, so there's the old ring that was on the cap. And there's supposed to be an O-ring down in here. And that's full of filthy fuel. Oh, I so wish I had a way to drain that out. Do I? I don't. I actually don't. I have to put a clean filter in that dirty fuel. Don't like that idea. No sir, not one bit. Okay, I got all that old dirty fuel out, and you can see just how dirty, like all the residue in the bottom. I can't get that out for nothing. So I'm not going to tell you what I did to empty it. It did not involve a turkey baster, but that's what I'd recommend if you got one. I didn't, but I still got the job done. So now there's a little washer, little tiny ring washer, kind of like the guy that's on the end of here. It's been replaced. I'm going to put the new filter on, put it all back together, and then I'll catch you guys up. You've seen the disassembly. The assembly is going to be the exact same, just opposite order of which it came apart. So, see you in a second. Well, there should be all back together. I could not get this ring as tight as before. I'd start trying to tighten it more with the tapping, and the ring would pop off. Couldn't get this to seat down as far in as before, and I was afraid something was sitting too far down, I might break it. So we just did what we could. I'm gonna clean this all up, and then we'll give it a test fire and see how she goes. All right, well, the only thing I think that could really fail this time, it's the same thing as yesterday, battery. And if there's any shaking or jittering going on, it's because it's cold out here. I'm freezing. Hoping to get this done, get upstairs and warm up. So let's give her a shot. Fuel pump primed. We'll give her an extra one just to make sure there's plenty of fuel in that filter. Fired up. We'll run her for a couple minutes. Make sure it's not just burning up fuel in the lines, right? My valves are a little noisy in this cold too. Enjoy that nice clean filtered fuel. And you know, we'll just leave it sit here and idle, get nice and warm. And eventually it'll drop into safe mode. Hopefully I'll catch it and you guys can see. Oh, maybe not, the camera battery's flashing. But you know, hey, car's running, fuel filter's changed. Just gotta throw the cap back on it. Fuel pump's been changed. Battery will be soon. What else? I could give you guys a whole laundry list full of things I gotta do to this car. But they're not all serious things, you know. They're all manageable stuff. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Car's all done. Hoping everything's all good. Fuel, yeah, that's the other thing I was worried about. It was the fuel level indicator. Make sure I didn't mess that up. So before this camera dies, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. More Mini Cooper stuff to come. Subscribe. There's all kinds of random things. I'm going to be working a little bit more on the graveyard series, roadside graveyard series, cemeteries, whatever they're called, you know. But good stuff coming up. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.